We call this a cold open. It's when you open the video and what you're saying is kind of relevant to the plot, but like it's not completely necessary. SXC Phil does it all the time. I'm Philip DeFranco, and you've just been filled in. And then you get into the real video after this. So the Pittsburgh Penguins finally knocked out the New York Rangers in 5 games. Now that the Rangers are out of the playoffs, you know what that means, Yager. But more importantly, it means have we actually seen the last of Jaromir Jagr, at least in a Rangers uniform. But now the Penguin dynasty is moving on to round 3 for the first time with Crosby, Malkin, and, well, all the other incredible players they have. And hey, if they keep going in the playoffs, Crosby might get a 5 o'clock shadow going. But congrats to the Penguins. I can't wait to see them in the Olympics for the high dive. He tripped me! 8.7, the judges score? I'm kidding, Sidney. In his defense, I mean, he does play against the team's best, toughest players. And Marian Hossa has played great. Speaking of Hossa, I'm going to bet the Canadians wanted him in their lineup. Rumor has it that's why they traded Huey, so they would have the pick for Hossa. Because yeah, okay, they wanted to put their faith in Carey Price, but like, why would you sell when you're first? Huh? But the Flyers did very well with Briere, Quebec, Biron, also Quebec, and they really showed those frogs a lesson. Have I made my point? Did I make my point that like all the good players on that team are French? Except for Unberger. God, okay, you can take that one. But what about Mike Canoe? No, born in Toronto. Sorry, I just got tired of reading all these comments on videos about how they beat the Frogs, and it's like, dude, Kermit helped you beat the Montreal Canadiens. He shoots, he scores. Just remember, last year the Flyers were in last, and then they signed those Frogs, and now they're not in last. By the way, has everyone gathered that I'm not trying to say that in a derogatory way? I'm trying to make a point. But it seems that most Philly fans get that. I've actually gotten quite a few nice messages from Philly fans for a change saying that. So congrats to Philadelphia. And you know what? Congrats to the Habs. I gotta say it because the Hockey News picked them to not even come in 10th. Something like 13th? Was it 13th? There's not actually anyone over there. Yes, there is. If you stayed up for the last Shark Stars game, it probably looks something like this. Oh. No, oh, with a great save. Man. Oh, huge save by Marty Turco. Absolutely robbed by Nabokov! Turco with the glove save. What do you mean we traded Tukarask? For who? And that's the end of the 3rd overtime. We're still tied 1-1. Yet another stop by... Okay, you know what? Can I go? I have a family! He shoots. He scores. What? He scores! He scores! What happened? What day is it? Who are all you people in my room? The guy who invented Standard Time was not a Stars fan. Turco, we get it. You're a good playoff goalie now. Let's see you do that against Detroit. 8 Mile. And speaking of Detroit, I don't remember the last time a team was so thoroughly demolished in the 2nd round. Oh, I'm too fucking yeah. Pick all this crap up just to make these people laugh is friggin' ridiculous. Seriously though, overall it was good to see Theodore have a nice bounce back season. Even though he kinda got wrecked by the Wings. And I want to make a petition to get the Wings names changed from Wings to Team Sweden if they get Brunnstrom. Franzen, Zetterberg, Lidstrom, Holmstrom, maybe Brunnstrom, Guitarstrom. Like, do you need a goalie for next year? Is Tommy Salo still available? Tommy Salo, where have I heard that name before? I gotta stop the puck, I gotta stop the... Ugh! That didn't work very well. I can't believe we lost to Belarus! He sounds nothing like this! But stepping outside of the playoffs, I want to talk about Fabian Brunnstrom. I really do. Even though there's a lot of fuss being made over Fabian Brunnstrom, it seems fashionable to rag on him. He only got 37 points in 54 games, that's poo. Well yeah, by NHL standards, if you only get 37 points in 54 games, but nobody really scores in Sweden. Alfredsson's best year, 30 points in 39 games. The year before, Sundin was drafted 1st overall, 18 points in 34 games. The Sedin twins, Henrik got 47 and 50, Daniel got 45 and 50. Lidstrom got 23 and 38. Huselius got 44 and 50. Franzen got 14 and 43. And Naslund got 39 points in 39 games. 1 point a game scorer in there, and it's Marcus Naslund. How many cup rings does he have? And I'm not ragging on him, I'm just saying Brunnstrom has similar stats to most of these guys. Better than some of them. What about Russia?
Let's discuss me.
Says here you got 23 points in 53 games, and then the next year you got 27 and 37. And now look at him! The Leafs have a prospect in Russia named Nikolai Kulemin, who has similar and even better Russian stats than Ovechkin, and nobody cares. Do you care? No one's saying he's going to be as good as Ovechkin. I'm not even saying he's going to be as good as Ovechkin. He won't even be close, probably. But it's just a good example of stats being weird. So obviously don't get too excited about Brunnstrom, but don't kill him either. If you use my predictions from last round, chances are you're doing something like this. Stupid! I'm sorry. You can't do much worse than 0%. But this round will be different. Between the Wings and Stars, I'm going to go ahead and take the California Seals. And between Philly and Pittsburgh, I'm going to go with the Quebec Nordiques. See, Canada's still got a team. By the way, the winner of the background contest is Maple Leafs Unofficial. He made a great background, and it's on my channel right now. Go check it out. If you want to see some of the finalists, and I got some really good entries, guys, go check out the Facebook group. If you notice your entry wasn't in the Facebook group, it's because I don't have the JPEG, and just send it to me and I'll put it on. Not sure when the next video is coming, but it'll be sometime in the middle of round 3. Be sure to check my channel and the Facebook group, because I normally post when I'm going to do the new video there. And check the video description for some links. Until next time. Meow! I'm some shitty, I'm the real shitty.